Oh, okay. Yeah, I feel like YouTube might have a problem with that. Welcome back to another Hearts of Iron 4 mod review video, and we actually have a brand new mod to look at. Apparently that mod is Britain has the largest empire you've ever damn seen. Oh my god, they got New England too. They got it all. Welcome to Ashes of the Appomattox. I don't know how to pronounce that, so I'll just never say that again, I guess. But essentially, it's a Hearts of Iron 4 mod where, guess what? Didn't go too well for America. Now, I love the consequence of this too, being that we never got that straight line in Canada, so just got a little bit of leakage here and there. Now, it's a brand new mod. It doesn't have the, a lot of content in it, I'll give it that. It's only a few nations have focus trees, one of them obviously being the Confederates, who are obviously the main character. Now, I haven't tried this out. I don't know specifically, the in-depth lore analysis, but as you could probably tell from Europe right now, something definitely went down. You could definitely tell we're in very early stages of the mod. There's good old Ernie over here, questioning everything about his life, apparently. But yeah, only a few focus trees in the game, and I'm obviously going to be playing as the Confederates today and see what we can figure out for America over here. So, question, if we are still the Confederates, do we still have, that old indentured servitude? I kind of get the feeling we probably do. Well, we're led by a guy called Theodore G. Bilbo, which is one hell of a name. I gotta give you that, Theodore. I actually probably shouldn't compliment you because I don't know what I'm complimenting here. And we do have ourselves, not a very large focus tree, but we do have quite a few paths to go down. Like I said, this is a very early mod. I'm pretty sure, yep, there's not a lot of content for a lot of nations. I do think, yeah, the UK has a very limited small focus tree. Does anyone else in the world? Okay, the Germans got a... He's still questioning everything. Let's take a quick look on the current standings in the world. So the British, if you can't tell, absolutely huge. Empire stretching far and wide. The Japanese too, absolutely stacked. Oh, I just realized actually, the French have been kicked out of France. I'm assuming we've got like an exile leader over here. The French Union, there we go. That is, a Frenchman, and then I'm assuming that means, yeah, the communists have taken over, and they've also got the Rhinish Republic over here, which are still just chilling, democratic apparently. It's like, please don't notice me. And then we have us over here in America. Got a little bit of an army. Do we have a navy? No, didn't figure that one out after the old submarines we built during the Civil War. Oh, yeah, I do actually appreciate the fact we do start with submarine level 2 there. We've got a history. Oh man, I'm just looking through what we actually have to actually do here. I don't know what the best path is gonna... No! Okay, big wall of text there. I guess pause if you really want to read this. I am skimming through right now, and it's mostly going over how we won our great victory over those southern... force a habit there. How we won ourselves our independence from those northern dandies. Yeah, really not sure what I'm going to be looking out for here. I'm assuming there is some sort of event or something to trigger actual things happening in the world if there are no focus trees. At least I hope so. It's going to be a very boring game. Shout out to Bolivia, by the way. You've been allowed access to the sea. I only actually just realized Mexican Empire is Napoleon. Oh my god, they got away with it. Oh, yeah, by the way, I don't know if you could tell, our economy is not going very well. Our factories produce nothing. I also don't know why. I've only just clocked onto the fact Kazakhstan's absolutely huge. Huge, I will say, because there's obviously no other focus trees in the game. This game is running like butter right now. Smooth. Apparently our whole economy being quite literally around cotton didn't pay off too much for us. We are currently dealing with the cotton crisis, which I guess does currently explain why our factories are completely inept and unable to do a single thing. Oh, just saw something happen in the world. The UK is fighting itself. Now, I'm assuming, I was a bit skeptical on why the UK, was so damn large and in charge, but that empire is, oh, it's gone. And now we have, I'm assuming, the more absolutist parts of the British government currently fighting fighting the, well, Clement Attlee. Yeah, but then we also have a man in the shadows there, and it's gonna be interesting to see who comes out on top here. Oh yeah, it is all going down currently. We got a lot of things popping up, a lot of people fighting. Germany is now also fighting itself, and I'm assuming the communists are probably the ones who are supposed to come out on top here, but I'll keep my eye on it. We'll see what happens. Meanwhile, like the hungry, gluttonous little piglet I am with all the focuses in the game, I am going through them. There is a lot to do. Like, I have to get rid of... Sorry, there were so many focuses, I started to choke on them. Yeah, we have to get rid of a lot of debuffs before we can go ahead and get down to essentially what will be our main path down there. And yeah, these aren't short focuses for the most part. A lot of them were 70 days, especially up here, but a lot of them are 49, so it's not too bad, but there is a lot to do. Now, I was rushing down the military branch right here just so I can get rid of a debuff that will open this up right here, but I thought, you know, we should probably at least produce something. So I've done a little bit of the industrial trade too. Oh, Clone Alley didn't do too well, and now Edward is marching up north to the Shadow Man himself, and in turn, we've also got the French fighting each other too. It's actually just all gone on right now, hasn't it? Yeah, now what if the South one? What if every reunification just happened at the same time? Also, yeah, the German Empire ain't doing too well. Oh, the Ottomans have also just exploded into, well, everyone wants to give them a big hug, a big group hug. Actually, kind of love the fact, you know, the world's greatest superpower in this world just exploded into 3 different factions. Whole empire dissolved overnight. 11% world tension. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, shall we, boys? Okay, so I think we have cemented in there a commie Germany. They didn't actually take everything there. They just puppeted them in these states. Not too sure, but shout out to Otto Barkhorn. What a damn name. Oh, I didn't say, by the way, Italy is also communist, and with France also being communist, we've got one hell of a power block right there. Oh yeah, Poland's also just find a whole bunch of people. Go Poland, I guess. Okay, you know, I didn't think it'd be too long before all these nations started trying to divvy up all these British territories that are now free, but the first up is the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. They're going in for the Kingdom of Oman, which, oh man, I wouldn't want to be them right now. Or would I actually? They're kind of big. Who's got the larger army? Oh, okay, you know what? Oman might be getting Oman quite bigger. Apparently we're just playing musical chairs in terms of ideology here, because Italy has also just exploded. King is back, baby. Okay, this guy's just called Evander Pillow. No, that's not a name. Your last name is not Pillow. Oh, I've got my technical team. Evander Pillow. And Alexander Farnsworth. Love the rest of the world. Just getting on with something, you know. And me, I'm far too enamored with Mr. Evander Pillow. Yeah, Poland just decided to just fight the damn world, and I kind of got to respect it. All right, so I'm going to do a couple more economic little focuses down here, and I have finally unlocked our southern way, so we can actually choose which path we're going to go. Am I going to reform this nation, or potentially just keep it on the exact same path? I'm not too sure yet. I'll look through the paths in a bit more detail and then figure out what I want to do. No way. No way. Mosley's just been exiled. Oh, actually, that's kind of cursed though, because I need Great Britain to be at peace to do one of my focuses, the renegotiate trade with the British, and I don't think they have a navy. I don't think anyone has a navy, so I don't think they're ever going to be able to naval invade and take down Mosley. You know, I may have to do a little bit of console trickery there, but I do like that Mosley's stuck on the island, so I think I'll just use the focus auto thing and just get that one, if they don't sort it themselves, that is, by the time I get to it. Oh, the South's economic destiny. The Confederacy has long been a nation chained to the fortunes of soil for generations. Cotton reigned supreme, and with it came both prosperity and ruin. But as cotton crisis shook the South to its foundation, it became clear that survival could no longer depend upon the whims of foreign markets or the weathered hands of the planting class. The time has come for the Confederate States to seize control of its own fortune, to chart an economic destiny defined not by tradition but by ambition. Plus one civilian factory. Yeah! I love the one-level railway from El Paso to Missouri too, you know. Guys, we're coming up in this world. Ooh, hot off the press, the Northern Yankee Doodles have come to take me down. I'd say I'm really quite ready for this, but I will try my best. Oh, their army must suck anyway. I don't think I can hold. I've got to spam out a few more troops. I don't know what the stockpile's like. It's looking pretty damn bad. The stockpile's not looking good, but I've got enough to get a few more troops out, and that should help a little bit. Well, that was literally not a problem at all. As soon as I just got my units out, I just hit the go button and never stopped. Okay, yeah, now just in case we get caught surprised again, I'm going to build up a whole bunch more troops because I don't know who's coming for me next. And obviously when it's all events based as well, I don't get a little pop-up up here telling me that I'm about to die. That actually kind of already figures something out for me. I can't do Red Revolt because I do not have, well, I do have a stable economy. I think you have to ignore the entire economic tree to be able to do this one. That's fine. That narrows down my choices, I guess. Oh man, do we get Huey Long? It's such a damn horrendous meme, but maybe we embrace it finally, accept it. Oh, we got ourselves a little collapse of the Union. I don't know how to get rid of this. States rift has been resolved. Who's rifting with me right now? Okay, so I think if we go ahead and do Huey Long, we have to go all the way to the bottom there because that's got the modified state rift right there. Sure. Okay. I mean, it's going to be a bumpy ride, but we'll do it. Oh, I can't believe I just willingly did this, honestly. Yeah, I guess in this scenario, it does kind of make sense that, you know, he might be around. Oh, okay. Russia just decided to fight everyone. I don't know if that's going to go too well for you. No, that's definitely not going to go too well for you. That is over for Russia. I like the mod has kind of glossed over the fact I just, you know, have annexed the USA, by the way. I haven't had anything to deal with this. I don't get cores or anything either. I haven't seen if I get cores in my focus tree. But maybe this should, you know, have something more to it. Oh, it did not deal with that state rift thing quickly enough. So, collapse of the Union or collapse of Texas, which is it going to be? Oh, I thought someone might actually be, like, in charge of Texas, but no, it's just Peter Smith. Peter NPC with his NPC pie chart of political ideology. Yeah, I don't know if it's just, like, the templates or whatever, or the AI is not making new templates, but, yeah, I'm noticing I can just, like, click on them and they all just evaporate. I just realized, actually, I'm looking through this. We don't have, like, any route of expansion in here. The only one we get is declaring on the French Empire, which, why am I fighting? I guess we're fighting the French Empire, which I just realized has unified with Mexico, or I guess Mexico unified with what was left of the French state. Now, I get the feeling I originally was supposed to get that goal on not exactly the French Empire, but Mexico, which was the Mexican Empire, but sure, I will take whatever. Yeah, annoyingly, I don't think we actually have anything for dealing with a unified America, unless I am missing something somewhere, which potentially I am, but I'll keep looking. I'm not too sure I see it though. You know, I actually completely forgot about that whole UK thing as well. Maybe I should go ahead and deal with that just so I can actually go down, you know, that part of the focus tree I've just been locked out of forever. Okay, you know, I just fixed the situation with the UK. Game crashed. That was good. Okay, didn't crash a second time. I did just straight up annex them into the UK, which isn't what I did last time. So, you know, maybe we're safe. Well, there you go. So after they actually finish that, they get themselves a new focus tree, or, they do get themselves a whole new focus tree. Okay, well, this looks like they should have done this a long time ago, huh? I mean, yeah, it was literally about to be 1945. I reckon the mod needs a little bit of work in terms of pacing, especially I've noticed my focus tree as well. Could do with a bit more, and by a bit more I mean a bit more better of a pace to it, because I just feel like I'm not really accomplishing anything. I'm just getting more and more green numbers added to spirits. I don't know, where am I going with this? Oh, you know, after all of that anyway, they just said no to my trade proposal. Thank you, guys. Yeah, I just don't really feel like I should be fighting the French Empire. If anything, you know, there should be other things I prioritize as Huey Long Dong. Specifically, maybe reuniting America. I mean, Dominion of New England's kind of just sat there. Doing artillery only, apparently. Yeah, I can't justify the unless. Dun, 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 dun. He opens the console again. Yeah, I'm not going to say, you know, the mod is horrendous. It's definitely in need of a lot of work, but to make my own fun here, I'm going to have to literally make my own fun. You know, I'm just saying, with the instability in the British Empire right now, somebody's got to guarantee these people's rights for their kingdom, because every man shall indeed be a king. Unless you're French, then I can't really be bothered dealing with you, at least not yet. I've got a few more things to tick off the list. list first. There we go. I think it's only fair that we moved our border up just a little bit there and put in a, you know, precautionary government until the British get their stuff back together under our leadership. Another thing I'm eyeing up is this horrible, horrendous occupation of Cuba by these imperialist Spanish little bastards. I think we may have to go have a word, and I can actually just go ahead and justify for once, because these guys have actually raised a bit of world tension. They do have themselves a little bit of a faction going though, so we're gonna have to deal with that too. Now, the only problem is the old Southern Navy ain't looking too great. I only really just got around to building it, and I think it should be fine to get a naval invasion into Spain. They don't even have a navy. We'll be fine. Yeah, we will have to figure out the whole boat thing though too, because we can't even naval invade currently. I mean, I'm gonna be real, it's not a great and powerful navy, but it is greater and more powerful than no navy. So we're just gonna go ahead, we're gonna declare straight on. I don't know how we're gonna get to the UK. Sorry, the UK. I don't know how we're gonna get to Spain. I was thinking of going through the UK, but do they have a faction? Because if they do, no, they do not, and they're not allowed to join a faction. I could have joined theirs, but sadly not allowed. I will be able to just get docking rights, so bring my navy over there, then naval invade into Spain, but I don't know what their army is really saying. I mean, they got quite a bit actually, but if I've learned anything is the AI can't really build units in this game. They're quite bad. You know what, screw it, actually. I'm opening the console again. look at the shame list right here. I'm just gonna invite the Great Britain into our faction. I feel like it fits, right? I mean, they can leave after if they see fit, but for now we can be on friendly terms. Also, just realized, why did you do that in the peace conference, Poland? Oh man, I think the British AI is kind of like broke as well. They're not doing like any national focuses. I'm going to reload just in case maybe when I was messing around with the console, it broke them. Yeah, reloaded, nothing changed. They are just refusing to advance. Maybe it's because they're fighting, actually. Potentially. We'll figure this out. Let's just go invade Spain, I guess. Ooh, looks like they may have learned a thing or two. We'll try it again with some actual Marines, see if we can get a landing. Oh yeah, also, for whatever reason, Canada just became free. So they're still the same color as me, but they are free. Oh, and they just gave me 1 million manpower, which is good actually, because all of the states that I own, they're not states. They're still just occupied by me. Okay, damn, that went a lot quicker. Sorry, I'm paused and I forget how quick the game moves, but we landed. It actually is so weird just watching the game run this fast. It's crazy. Yeah, I think the AI is just like turned off or something for the most part. It's not turned off, but it feels dumb. Like really dumb, because again, they just don't make good units if you can't tell by me just running over them. Yeah, and you know, the other combination of the UK just no longer doing their focus, which is kind of weird. Now, I don't think I can be trusted with holding any land in Africa given my history, so I'm just going to give it back to the British. Almost of the Hispaniola though, look at all this good stuff. It's on the British, I just gave it all to the British, never mind. Oh, my brain has been fried, I guess. Okay, will the British AI turn back on now, or no? The answer is no. What if I go kickstart it? Maybe they'll do it again. Maybe this is just something they don't want to do here. Just ran through a whole bunch of their folks. They've gone to air production. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Yeah, weirdly enough, I think this is supposed to be played by a player, by the way. That's what I'm kind of gathering from this, because they do have a lot of content actually involving getting all their colonies and stuff back. And yeah, there's a lot to do in it. It's just the AI just can't do it, which is really weird, but sure. Yeah, I was going to keep going, but after fighting that Spain war, I just don't think there's any point. I'm going to roll you. The AI, doesn't really know what they're doing, nor do they put up a fight. Here you go, we'll triple check that though. I'll just declare on France, and we'll see if, you know, that they put up a fight. Yeah, no, they do not. Yeah, I think the mod definitely has a lot of stuff it's got to work out before it can really be in a proper playable state. Yeah, I mean, the mod definitely has an interesting premise in a way. I could see the building blocks they've kind of got going for them, but yeah, it needs a lot more work. Maybe we'll come back for Nostalgia November and see what's been updated if it hasn't been abandoned, like most mods are these days, which is really sad. But yeah, I don't think there's much reason to keep going here. We've done everything we realistically can and have fun with, and it was interesting to check out a new mod. I always love checking out like full conversion mods for HOI4. But they're so rare nowadays. There's not like a lot of new ones that come out. Hey, and even not even a half-baked mod. It's like to just put this thing like on a radiator to cook. That's the stage that this mod is in currently, and I had fun with it regardless. I mean, I do like the premise and the world, but obviously it's just not ready yet. I mean, heck, it ain't even close to being ready. This cow is still in the field mooing, you know. But I will leave the mod link down below, and if you want to check it out yourself, or maybe go help the mod developer out, maybe they need more people working on this, I'll leave it all down below so you can check it out. And from me and Mr. Long Dong, I'm going to go ahead and go to another mod and destroy Huey Long. But yeah, if you could leave a like and subscribe, that'd be really nice. Goodbye.